Greetings, everybody. Thank you for joining Caring's Food Pantry Process Training. We just like to say thank you to the volunteers and the interns that may be watching this video. And this will just be a brief overview of how we do things at Caring regarding our food pantry. So, for the volunteer sign up, these are just the four simple steps that you have to follow. Continuing on, what you want to do first is go to Caring's website. And once you've accessed the website, you would want to select the food pantry. And once the food pantry is selected, there will be a sign up to volunteer button at the bottom. And then you can choose from the different roles that we have available. So we have the shopping assistant and the stock assistant. The shopping assistant has 2 days, which is Tuesday from 8:45 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And then there's also Thursday from 1:45 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. And then the stock assistant is available from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So here are the different roles in better detail. So the greeter is the first person who will interact with a client, making sure that as they have a scheduled referral for the day of. Unfortunately, we do not do walk-ins. So if yes, they do have a referral, they will send them to check in. So the shopping assistant will help assist clients with shopping and loading groceries using the point system that we have. The shopping assistant will also ensure that operations run smoothly and that they maintain cleanliness throughout the pantry day. So the loading assistant will help after groceries have been checked. The loader will also ask the client if they need help loading their car with groceries and will check if the client may need to move their car closer depending on where they parked at. The stock assistant will help unload food pantry deliveries and will inspect for damaged items. The stock assistant will also organize and stock items in designated areas while maintaining food safety and cleanliness standards. So, client referrals is one of the most important aspects when it comes to entering the food pantry. So, the clients can contact Fishnet, which is our partner agency, before their pantry visit and request a referral be placed on a specific day. All eligible clients will be on the referral list for the day. Unfortunately, like I said before, we do not accept walk ins, but we can direct them to call Nourish Up to request a referral for a different day. And if a patient has an urgent need, you can direct them to caring staff. And the video that is coming up next, that is just the process of a client coming in, making sure that their name is on the referral list and that the check-in goes smoothly. And so, with that being said, this also includes the caring QR code check-in form. We have two different QR codes. The top is for English, the bottom is for Spanish. And the importance of this QR code is for caring to gather information from our clients, making sure that we also are able to reach back out to them if they do have any personal other needs that we can assist with. So now for the point system that we use, each food group is assigned a certain amount of points. Points will increase as family size increases. Point values can be found on the pantry shelving for non-perishable items and on the whiteboard for fresh produce items. The shopping assistant will mark off points on the checklist as patient is continuing to shop for items. So this is just the point system for a family size of one. As you can see, a family size of one includes 7 vegetable points, 6 fruit points, 5 grains, 3 protein, 3 dairy, 3 meal maker items, 1 snack, and 3 non-food items. So the shopping process will begin with the fresh produce and fresh meats. From there, once the client is satisfied with the fresh produce and fresh meats, you'll work your way in a counterclockwise fashion around the pantry for the best flow. Once all the points have been used and the client is done shopping, the client will be handed off to the checkout and loading assistant. And so this video just shows the protein section for an example. So as you can see, there's 3 items for 1 point. The client will pick out the 3 items that they want and place it in their cart. And then you will cross off that 1 point. And then, for example, the client wants another item on the top shelf that's worth 1 point. They'll go ahead and grab that as well, and then they'll cross off that second point. And so this is just about the post shopping process. So what you'll want to do is double check the cart to ensure that the client has all of their groceries. You want to also properly leave the client with a warm partnering farewell. What you want to do next is bring the cart back in and disinfect using a Clorox wipe. And then you can put new grocery bags in the new box in the cart for the upcoming use. As you can see in this video, the client is currently leaving with their groceries. And you'll park the cart right there due to the fact that we have the steps right there. And then they'll be on their way. So if there's any questions about the shopping process, you can feel free to ask them during this time. So for the pantry restocking process, the Nourish Up truck will park and unload food next to the employee entrance. Volunteers and or interns will then load the hand trucks, making sure not to overload the carts. Next, the loaded carts will be navigated through the office to the food pantry. Once carts are in the food pantry, place boxes to correct shelves based on the food groups. Next, what you want to do is unload food onto the shelves as neatly as if you are in a grocery store. And then lastly, you want to check for damaged goods, expiration dates, and open packages. So this video just shows the process of bringing the loaded carts to the food pantry. And this is just the way that we believe is best for navigating the food to the pantry. So you can see that you'll have to go through the office. Um, all right. And if there's any questions about the restocking process, you can feel free to ask those questions now. As this wraps up the training process for the food pantry, we would like to say thank you again, and we hope that you have a great experience with us. Thank you.